Hello friends, Tim here again with another quick video game countdown. Today we delve into the seedy underbelly of spooky video game Easter eggs. There's been some seriously creepy and scary things left in video games over the years, and here is our top 10 of the most frightening ones to date, and rest assured these spooked quite a lot of people when they were first discovered. Number 10. Super Mario Galaxy 2, The Watchers. This one is a little bit creepy and probably spooked a number of young children that played the game. In the Shiverburn Galaxy, things are a little bit tougher thanks to lava pits and black holes ready to eat Mario if he gets too close. But that's not all there is. On the cliffs in the background there are these strange figures watching you. Silhouettes with distended arms and huge eyes just staring at you. It's a little unsettling, and as a bonus the code in the level names these mysterious creatures as Hell Valley Skytree. Number 9. Bit Trip Runner 2, Slenderman Stalker. This is one of the most adorable platform games out there, which is why it makes it so much worse that Slenderman is in the game. He lurks in the background of the Bushwacky level, and actually follows you as you go through the level, as he chases down his latest victim. Slenderman can be seen in the background 4 times in the level, and each time he gets a little bit closer to you. Number 8. Luigi's Mansion, The Hanging Shadow. This ghost-infested Nintendo game has a little trick up its sleeve, which apparently is just a bug, but either way it's still pretty creepy. After defeating the Area 3 boss, Luigi answers some calls in the telephone box, and during the calls there's a flash of lightning. The shadow that displays on the wall is distorted, and it looks like Luigi is hanging from a noose attached to the ceiling. Number 7. Pokemon X and Y, Ghost Elevator Girl. Players have seen a strange ghost girl in Lumiose City. If you enter a certain building and go to the second floor, not only will the music stop playing, the screen will flash several times. A girl with no walking animation appears behind you and walks past the player and then says, "No, you're not the one." She then vanishes. In the hotel of the city, there's a woman with the same character model who says, "Don't talk to me. If you do, I won't hear the elevator." Pretty creepy stuff. Number 6. Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing TVs. Two rather lovely, cute and child-friendly games here, but both have a rather dark and sinister secret to them. In Animal Crossing New Leaf, if you turn the TV on at 3:33 AM, you will see a pair of eyes staring back at you. An alien with red eyes, broadcasting some kind of message which we hope is a nice, friendly one. Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town also has the same kind of Easter egg, but this one is even more sinister. If the TV is turned on at 4:44 AM, one of two things will happen. In the US edition, the game will just crash, but in the Japanese version, the word "she" flashes all over the screen. In Japan, "she" means 4. However, it also doubles for the word "death." This Easter egg was changed for the US version as it made no sense without the cultural context. Number 5. GTA 5, Ghost of Jolene. Tales of a ghost woman in the GTA series have been heard before, but this one is actually true. At the top of Mount Gordo between 11 PM to 12 AM, a ghost of a woman appears, and when approached, the ghost vanishes. She can be seen clearly through a sniper rifle and has a petrified face. On the rock she floats over is the name Jock, written in blood. The name refers to her husband, and he was the one who murdered her. The story is that Jock wanted to leave the area to pursue his dreams of becoming a stuntman, however Jolene wanted to stay and care for her parents. In the end, while they were out walking, Jock pushed her off a cliff and she fell to her death. He was never charged with the murder, and her death was labelled as accidental. Number 4. The Witcher 3, Weeping Angels. There are plenty of side quests in The Witcher 3, and one of them takes Geralt to Velen. After completing a particular mission, the player can go back to the scene for a bit of an Easter egg. Notice the statues move if the camera is turned away from them, and the statues rotate to look at Geralt. These are no ordinary statues of angels, they're weeping angels, one of the most horrible creatures that has ever come from Doctor Who. These creatures sneak up on their victims and touch them. Doing this sends that person back in time, then they consume the life force from the life that they should have had. It's some pretty creepy stuff that the players might not even notice right away. Number 3. Game Boy Camera. Who are you running from? The Game Boy camera was able to take some low-resolution images of the world. It looks pretty basic now, but back in its day it was very advanced. There were also options to edit the pictures taken on the handheld. It also included some mini-games such as an RPG with a turn-based system, and it was a little darker than players were expecting. In the combat there is a run option, which may sound like an innocent option at first, but it's really not. Pressing this button can bring up creepy and scary images taken and edited from the Game Boy photos with the message, "Who are you running from?" This is extremely nightmarish for the poor kids that played the game. Number 2. Black and White 2, The Voices. The God game Black and White was an interesting one with some creepy sounds in it. A ghostly voice would occasionally say words at random such as the word death. That's not all it would say, however. The voice actually calls names out. There's a long list of common names that are logged into the game's code. When a villager dies, the Death Whisper is played. When you start the game and name yourself, if you have a common name from its database, the game will respond and occasionally play the whisper. It will mix your name in with other creepy whispers, including the word death. It's kinda spooky, and extremely creepy if your name is on the list. Number 1. Xbox Dashboard, Haunting. The original Xbox had a bunch of ambient files that were programmed to only come out at a certain time. If you were to start navigating the dashboard right away, the sounds would never come on, but leave the menu running for long enough and sounds and voices would start to play if enough time had passed. The audio would also play at different volumes randomly too, without any prompting. Apparently a lot of the haunted audio was actually public domain NASA transmissions. They were modified to make them unrecognisable. Whatever they were, they terrified those unlucky enough to hear them, or the even unluckier people who woke up in the middle of the night to these noises. Previously on Mario Mayhem. If you could make a Halloween-themed Mario game, what would it be called? Thanks so much to everyone for their awesome Halloween-themed Mario game ideas. It's been a while between the claps, but here are a few honourable mentions for everyone to enjoy. And today the Luigi clap goes to Game Pro for this creepy pasta Mario idea. It seems fitting as I hear old Video Game Pro is also a professional pasta eater too. So that's pretty good as well as this comment. And today we'll leave you with the spooky question, if you could add a scary Easter egg to any game, what would it be? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and the best most creative answer will be featured in one of our next videos. And that's it for today friends, I hope you enjoyed these spooky Easter eggs and things. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends, keep those comments and likes coming, and I'll catch you soon.